Well, good morning. So the dock strike showed up and everybody freaked out. I was at Walmart and basket loads of stuff were just being, emptying the shelves. And then in-laws went to Sam's Club, Costco's. All the toilet paper was gone, and people freaking out. By the way, we make toilet paper here in the U.S. It's not really something shipped in. But fear creates fear, so people panic and then they empty the store shelves, which creates more panic because, the FOMO, fear of missing out. And so that creates another problem. So now they've put this thing off for 90 days. See, they didn't solve anything. They just pushed it out. So we're going to still talk 90 days from now. Shouldn't you just finish it? Shouldn't you just get it over with? See, that would be the best solution. So basically now you've got a sitting time bomb 90 days out. So for all you people who emptied the shelves, this would probably be a good idea you got 90 days to get ready. Actually, you don't. You don't have 90 days to get ready. You have between here and November to be ready. Because see, there's so many opportunities for chaos, and catastrophe, and a few other things right now. It's just good to have water and extra power. And, supposedly we got a solar flare headed our way here in a few hours. So, it's not the end of the world. Humanity's still been here after a few thousand years. We've made it through a lot of things. Stupidity is the hardest thing to make it through, though. I've heard some people go, Anthony, are you racist? And I go, no. Yeah, actually I am. I'm very racist. I can't stand stupidity. That's the main thing I can't handle. I don't care what color it is. It's, stupidity. I've got friends of different races, and, some people are just awesome, very intelligent, interesting people, and others, you just want to kind of wave your hand in front of their face. I've been around special needs people, you don't make fun of them or do anything. You just kind of work around them, and see what their needs are. They don't have the same understanding as everybody else, so they're special, and they are. But some people make themselves special needs, whether through drugs or lack of knowledge in what's happening. Because I drive around and I see all these signs for, basically, it's a nice thing. You gave the dog something to pee on, at least when he's out in the yard. But you really need to look at the economy and what's coming, the dock strike you need to look at, and the elections. And how far, because see, I don't know if these are the real demon cats, because old school Democrats like RFK, they wouldn't do this craziness. But what we got in office, they'll do any craziness. You're not sure how far they'll go. But you need to be ready for anything. I don't care if you're a demon cat, a Republican, or even a patriot. But patriots, most of them, are smart enough to be ready. You get some extra groceries. You got millions of immigrants out here, and you got a lot of military-age people. So it isn't just talk. It's not just talk. You're going to see fighting in the streets eventually in America, and hopefully it's like the gangs of Chicago. They're about ready to step up and deal with the problem. Not that I'm too thrilled about gangs, but I got a feeling they'll do something. I hate to see the bloodshed. I really do. But, when the government becomes corrupt and doesn't answer to the people, see, there's no fear in the politicians anymore. They can lie through their teeth. I don't care what party they are, because they have one job: to get reelected. And ideology, we are as far as the North and the South, the Confederates and the Unions. Yeah, we're kind of basically like a civil war of ourselves unless we can find some middle ground. We need a negotiator ourselves. To me, that negotiator is Jesus Christ. How can two walk together unless they be agreed? So this is a lull in everything that's going on. So I would take time to get my home in order. There's a lot of good financial advisors on YouTube. There's some who are lousy. But there's some good people out there that will teach you the basics. City prepper, Canadian prepper, Alaskan prepper, just to name a few, Appalachian homestead. Get their information. They've studied it. They did their homework. And you got to step up and do. I love the South. You need to do your due diligence, because The only main problem is you look in the mirror, and sometimes the fool is you. You've had your warnings. You think South Carolina and Tennessee, something's wrong. I've heard more people say something's wrong with the way this hurricane came in and the results and what the government's doing. I don't know, but I do know that more and more something's wrong seems to be the echo and battle cry and warning. So get your home in order. I'd like to say I can do that myself, but up to a point, things don't always go the way you want. I know what the challenges are. We've dealt with death and grief and loss, and sometimes they're like mountains overcome, but you still got to get ready. And Jesus Christ is the center of that, being prepared. Spiritual readiness is what you need more than anything. And that's where we're at. Get ready. You have a wonderful day. It's not a thing to be afraid. It's a thing to prepare. It's a beautiful day out here. Blue sky, green trees, goats in the background, chickens. Life's good.